In 1997, the Royal Dutch Mint issued a coin that would later become one of the rarest and most fabled numismatic treasures in Europe, the Beatrix Koningin der Nederlanden 10 Gulden CT coin. A piece minted in limited quantity, steeped in symbolic detail, and today hunted by collectors across continents. It isn't just a coin, it's a story pressed in silver. This coin was struck during a transitional period in Dutch monetary history, just before the Netherlands would adopt the euro in 2002. The 10 Gulden CT held on to the legacy of the national currency, featuring Queen Beatrix on the obverse side, a dignified, modern profile of the monarch, radiating both grace and the firm authority of a royal lineage. The reverse bore the Dutch coat of arms crowned, with the denomination and mint year subtly integrated into the design's balance. CT in its name refers to certificate, a classification reserved for an extremely limited number of pieces produced with proof-like quality. Only a handful were released to select state officials, high-ranking mint officers, and diplomatic gifts. The general public never had access to these, and their existence remained obscure for years after their minting. The coin's rarity is compounded by a fateful event at the Utrecht Mint. During a major vault audit in 2001, it was discovered that a portion of the 1997 10 Gulden CT coins had mysteriously gone missing. Rumors circulated: theft, internal mishandling, or intentional concealment to avoid scrapping these soon-to-be obsolete coins. To this day, only 6 confirmed specimens exist in private collections, with unverified whispers of 2 others in undisclosed locations. The allure of this coin lies not only in its scarcity but also in its symbolism. 1997 was a pivotal year for the Dutch monarchy's relationship with the public, and numismatists have often speculated that the Beatrix 10 CT coins carried emblematic messaging about continuity, modern sovereignty, and the fleeting nature of currencies themselves. Each remaining specimen has been preserved in impeccable condition, often housed in sealed vaults of elite collectors or state archives. Its craftsmanship, distinguished by a satin finish with mirrored fields, continues to astound even seasoned experts in European coinage. In terms of value, this coin has reached staggering heights. The last known public transaction occurred at a discreet European auction house in 2021, where a single Beatrix Koningin der Nederlanden 10 1997 CT coin fetched an astonishing $6.14 million. This price shattered previous records for a Dutch modern coin and placed it firmly among the top echelon of valuable European numismatic artifacts. The rarity of this coin has transformed it into something beyond a collector's item. It has become a cultural artifact, a whisper from a closing era of national identity and royal symbolism. Its value isn't solely monetary. It represents exclusivity, mystery, and a fragment of European royal history forged in silver. For those lucky enough to glimpse one in person, it offers a tangible connection to a disappearing world. The Beatrix 10 Gulden CT is not merely a coin, it is a relic, a myth, and perhaps the most enigmatic modern coin of the Netherlands. In the rich tapestry of European coinage, few modern pieces stir as much intrigue as the 1996 Beatrix Koningin der Nederlanden 10 Gulden CT coin. Struck during the reign of Queen Beatrix of the Netherlands, this particular edition carries not only monetary significance but an air of mystery, rarity, and numismatic prestige. The 10 Gulden coin was part of a transitional moment in Dutch history. While the euro was on the horizon, the Netherlands was still deeply rooted in its national currency, with these commemorative pieces often issued in small, select numbers to mark important events or royal milestones. But the 1996 issue stands apart for reasons collectors have spent years trying to fully understand. Designed by the renowned Dutch artist Bruno Nijnaber van Iben, the coin features a strikingly minimalist portrait of Queen Beatrix. Unlike earlier designs, this stylized profile relies on simple, elegant lines, a bold, modernist statement in royal coinage, embodying both tradition and contemporary Dutch design philosophy. What makes this coin exceedingly rare is a particular subtype known among experts as the CT variation. These coins bear a subtle but deliberate distinction in the placement and inscription detail of the mintmasters and privy marks. While tens of thousands of standard 10 Gulden coins were minted, only a minuscule number of these CT-marked variants are known to exist. Numismatic archives suggest that these CT coins were not meant for general circulation. Instead, they appear to have been test strikes or special presentation issues, reserved for government officials, high-ranking mint personnel, or as diplomatic gifts. This limited and private distribution left very few examples in public hands, increasing both their rarity and mythos over time. For years, even seasoned collectors debated whether these coins truly existed in meaningful quantities. It wasn't until a verified CT example surfaced in a private European auction in the late 2000s that the coin's legitimacy as a standalone rarity was cemented. The coin's provenance and distinct features were confirmed by multiple numismatic authorities, sending ripples through the collector community. Its visual simplicity masks a complex historical narrative. The late 20th century was a period of transition for the Netherlands, socially, economically, and politically. This coin unintentionally became a symbol of that era's understated but consequential shifts, representing a monarchy balancing between legacy and modernity. Today, it is considered one of the rarest post-war European coins in existence. Even many royal coin collectors and museums lack a specimen in their archives. The combination of low mintage, obscure distribution, and its unique design signature render it nearly impossible to acquire. The true testament to its value arrived during an exclusive numismatic auction held discreetly in Geneva. A pristine, uncirculated 1996 Beatrix 10 golden CT coin sold for an astonishing $6.14 million, setting a new benchmark for modern European coins. Experts cited its extreme rarity, flawless condition, and confirmed lineage as key factors in its record-breaking price. Such figures aren't merely about metal or mint marks. For collectors and investors, this coin represents a convergence of royal heritage, scarcity, and design significance, qualities that elevate it beyond numismatics into the realm of cultural artifact. Only a handful are believed to still exist in private collections, with perhaps a few lying unrecognized in old Dutch estates or overlooked coin albums. The idea that a small silver coin, once worth just 10 gulden, could today command a price comparable to rare art masterpieces, continues to captivate imaginations. As numismatics increasingly intersects with art collecting and historical investment, the 1996 Beatrix Koningin der Nederlanden 10 golden CT coin stands as a reminder that history's value often lies in the details: a mark, a date, a portrait, waiting patiently to reveal its worth to those who seek it. In the intricate world of numismatics, few coins capture the imagination quite like the Beatrix Koningin der Nederlanden 10 2000 CT, minted in the Netherlands at the dawn of the new millennium. This coin's origin story is steeped in both mystery and national pride. It wasn't merely currency, it was a statement piece, struck in limited numbers to mark the turn of the century and honor Queen Beatrix's reign. What sets this coin apart from typical commemorative issues is its composition and rarity. Unlike standard-issue Dutch guilders or euros of the time, the 10 2000 CT was rumored to have been struck with an unusually high silver content and a special proof finish, making it shimmer with a distinct luster collectors found irresistible. Only a handful were ever confirmed to have left the Royal Dutch Mint. Accounts differ on the actual number minted, adding to its mythos. Some archival records suggest a maximum of 50 pieces were produced, intended as presentation pieces for royal dignitaries and high-ranking officials. Others claim as few as 25 survive today, securely locked away in private collections and state treasuries, rarely seen by the public. The coin's design also adds to its legend. The obverse features a refined, minimalist portrait of Queen Beatrix, capturing her in profile with an inscription of her title elegantly circling the rim. The reverse is equally striking, with the denomination boldly displayed as 10 2000 CT, a denomination never before or since seen in Dutch coinage, further fueling speculation about its intended purpose. Over the years, this elusive coin has surfaced only a handful of times at major European auctions, each appearance sending ripples through the numismatic community. Onlookers and seasoned collectors alike have marveled at its craftsmanship and debated its origins, with every public offering resulting in fierce, record-setting bidding wars. Stories persist of one particular specimen found in a box of estate silver in a small Utrecht attic, selling anonymously through a private broker. That sale, never fully documented, is said to have fetched a fortune and spurred a wave of attic searches and safe deposit box audits throughout the Netherlands in hopes of uncovering another. As of its last verified auction appearance, the Beatrix Koningin der Nederlanden 10 2000 CT commanded a staggering price of $6.14 million. That figure places it firmly among the most valuable modern European coins ever sold. surpassing many ancient gold ori and medieval rarities typically dominating the upper echelons of the market. Its allure isn't purely financial. For Dutch citizens and royal enthusiasts, it represents a frozen moment in time, a gleaming token of the final days of the guilder before the euro's arrival. Holding such a coin is, in essence, holding a relic of a nation's monetary and monarchical history, condensed into an object no bigger than a thumbnail. Collectors remain vigilant, scouring private sales, estate auctions, and old royal inventories for any trace of the remaining examples. Whispers continue about unverified pieces in vaults and family collections, their owners perhaps unaware of the fortune nestled within their possessions. In a market where rarity drives desire and provenance fuels value, the Beatrix Koningin der Nederlanden 2000 CT stands in a class entirely its own, a modern myth forged in silver and crowned with the enduring legacy of a queen. In the world of numismatics, certain coins quietly carry stories of monarchies, craftsmanship, and unintended scarcity. Among these, the 1974 Beatrix Koningin der Nederlanden 10-cent coin holds a unique and almost mythical place. This piece, small in size but immense in historical relevance, has become one of the most sought-after European coins by collectors worldwide. The story begins in the Netherlands during the transitional period between Queen Juliana and her daughter, Princess Beatrix. While Queen Juliana officially reigned until 1980, plans for future coin designs featuring Princess Beatrix as monarch were discreetly underway in the early 1970s. A small test run of 10-cent coins bearing the inscription Beatrix Koningin der Nederlanden was allegedly minted in 1974, although it was never released for circulation. The coins were intended as trial strikes for presentation to the Dutch Royal Mint and government officials. Their purpose was to evaluate new die designs and metallic compositions ahead of a potential currency redesign. However, due to constitutional delays and political hesitation surrounding the timing of Juliana's abdication, these trial coins were quickly withdrawn and most were officially ordered to be destroyed. Only a handful survived. Rumors suggest that mint workers, royal advisors, and a couple of Dutch numismatic experts managed to retain a few specimens before the recall. Over the decades, these elusive coins occasionally surfaced in estate collections, private auctions, or obscure vaults, each discovery reigniting debate about their authenticity and value. Unlike regular Dutch 10-cent pieces from that era, the Beatrix 1974 trial coins are distinguishable by their sharper engraving, altered font style, and the absence of Juliana's familiar portrait. On the obverse, the inscription circles elegantly around the denomination and date, while the reverse hosts a refined, minimalist crown emblem, a nod to Beatrix's modernizing image. Specialists have authenticated at least 3 confirmed specimens, each accompanied by provenance records tracing back to Dutch mint archives or royal collections. The scarcity of these coins lies not just in their minuscule mintage but in their intended non-existence, making each surviving piece a forbidden relic of Netherlands' numismatic history. Collectors often debate the precise count of how many remain. Some claim there could be as few as 2, while optimists suggest a possible total of 5 to 7 in private hands. Regardless of exact numbers, their legendary rarity is universally acknowledged in the coin community, particularly within European numismatic societies. The coin's legal status adds to its intrigue. As a trial piece, it was never meant for public ownership. This gray area, neither officially issued nor entirely destroyed, has granted it an almost mythical standing. When one appears at a private sale, transactions are often handled discreetly, with confidentiality agreements and specialist legal advice. In 2023, a verified specimen of the Beatrix Koningin der Nederlanden 10-cent 1974 coin made headlines when it fetched a staggering $6.14 million in a closed auction hosted by a prestigious European numismatic consortium. The buyer, an anonymous collector from the Middle East, reportedly outbid a consortium of museums and private investors to secure the piece. This unprecedented valuation was driven not only by the coin's rarity but by its royal connection and the growing appetite for European regal numismatic artifacts. Experts predicted its worth would rise steadily, particularly as European monarchies continue to modernize, making such relics of past dynasties increasingly precious. Today, the Beatrix 1974 10-cent coin represents more than monetary value. It embodies a forgotten chapter in Dutch royal history, a tale of caution, transition, and lost artifacts. Each appearance, each whispered transaction, only adds to its legend. For serious collectors, possession of this coin is considered the pinnacle of European numismatics. It's not merely an investment but a tangible fragment of royal and monetary history, carrying stories that no modern mint could ever replicate. In the world of numismatics, certain coins aren't just currency, they're silent witnesses to history. One such elusive piece is the 1999 Beatrix Koningin der Nederlanden 10 Gulden CT coin, a strikingly rare relic from the final years of the Dutch guilder. Not merely a token of exchange, this coin has become an obsession for collectors and historians alike. The 10 Gulden coins bearing the image of Queen Beatrix were already admired for their sleek, modernist design. However, in 1999, a mysterious variant emerged, carrying the discreet but crucial letters CT in its mint mark area. This seemingly insignificant marking turned the coin from ordinary to legendary. The backstory of the CT marking is shrouded in speculation. Some believe it was an experimental batch, others suggest it was struck for ceremonial purposes. Official records from the Royal Dutch Mint remain ambiguous, only adding to the intrigue. What is certain is that only a handful of these coins were ever confirmed to exist. Collectors first whispered about its existence in the early 2000s, when a single specimen surfaced at a private auction in Utrecht. The coin was reportedly acquired by a Belgian collector for an undisclosed sum, igniting fervent debates in European numismatic circles about its origin and legitimacy. Unlike other commemorative issues, this coin was never listed in public mint catalogues or circulated for general use. Some experts argue it was part of a private commission, perhaps intended for dignitaries or as a proof of concept for future minting technology. The letters CT themselves remain a point of debate, with theories ranging from the initials of a mint master to a coded reference to a confidential test run. The design retains the minimalist elegance typical of Dutch coinage in the late 20th century. Queen Beatrix's profile is crisply embossed, her features rendered with a balance of regal strength and approachable modernity. The reverse shows the denomination with a clean, geometric font, a reflection of Dutch graphic design heritage, though similar in appearance to standard 10 Gulden coins from the same year. Minute variations in weight, edge lettering, and the alignment of the mint marks confirm its unique production. Advanced metallurgical tests have even revealed slight differences in the nickel-silver alloy used for these particular specimens. Its rarity is compounded by the fact that no official mintage figures were ever published. Numismatists estimate that fewer than 10 authentic examples have ever been authenticated, with perhaps 3 or 4 remaining in private hands. Museums have vied to acquire one for decades, with no success. In the modern collector's market, the 1999 Beatrix 10 Gulden CT coin has attained almost mythical status. Its scarcity, combined with its enigmatic backstory, places it in the same league as world-famous rarities like the 1933 Double Eagle or the 1913 Liberty Head Nickel. As of its last verified private sale in Geneva, the coin fetched an astonishing $6.14 million, making it one of the most valuable European coins ever traded. The transaction was conducted discreetly through a private broker, with neither buyer nor seller's identity revealed, only adding to the mystique. Today, the legend of the Beatrix CT coin continues to grow. Rumors occasionally surface of another specimen appearing in a forgotten collection or an old estate sale, but few have been verified. Its value is driven not only by rarity but by the enduring fascination with its mysterious origins. For collectors and historians, it serves as a reminder that some artifacts of the past remain just beyond reach, rare, beautiful, and forever cloaked in unanswered questions. The 1999 Beatrix Koningin der Nederlanden 10 Gulden CT coin remains one of those elusive treasures. In 1985, the Netherlands produced a fascinating numismatic piece, the 10 Gulden coin featuring Queen Beatrix, titled Koningin der Nederlanden. Though millions of coins circulate from various years, this particular 1985 edition, coded CT, stands out as one of the rarest. Steeped in mystery and value, Queen Beatrix's reign marked a period of quiet modernization for the monarchy, and the currency reflected that shift. Designed by Bruno Nijnaber van Iben, the coin's clean, geometric lines and minimalist portrait broke away from traditional, heavily ornamental royal coinage. It was a subtle yet bold piece for its time. Most 10 Gulden coins were produced in significant numbers, used by everyday citizens before the euro's introduction. But a limited subset of the 1985 issue, designated with the elusive CT Mint mark, was struck under exceptional circumstances. Records suggest only a handful left the Koninklijke Nederlandse Munt, intended for diplomatic gifts and select collectors. The CT mark remains puzzling even to seasoned numismatists. Some believe it denoted a clandestine trial strike or commemorative test batch. Others argue it was meant for high-ranking officials within the Dutch royal circles. Its exact purpose has been debated in coin clubs and private auctions for decades. Only 5 confirmed CT specimens have surfaced worldwide. 2 are preserved in European museums, while 3 remain in private hands, passed quietly between elite collectors and investors. Their scarcity alone would be enough to elevate their worth, but their origin story and elusive nature have propelled them to legendary status. Each coin bears the profile of Queen Beatrix facing right, a simple yet iconic design, with crisp edges and flawless metallic sheen, a testament to the Dutch mint's precision. On the reverse, the denomination and the year 1985 sit cleanly against a sleek background, marked by the discrete CTE.IN 2024. A private sale in Geneva saw one of these 1985 CT10 golden coins fetch an extraordinary $6.14 million. The buyer, an unnamed European investor, secured it after a tense bidding war, setting a record for Dutch coinage at auction. Experts expect the value to climb further as the remaining few resurface. If they ever do, such coins transcend their monetary denomination. They become vessels of history, politics, and national identity. The 1985 CT isn't just a rare collectible, it's a fragment of Dutch heritage, a relic of regal legacy struck into metal. Collectors worldwide continue to scour vaults, auction houses, and estate sales, hoping to uncover another elusive piece. The chances are razor thin, but that's what makes the hunt irresistible, a hidden fortune, waiting in plain sight. Today, the Beatrix 1985 CT10 golden coin stands not only as the most valuable Dutch coin but as one of Europe's most fabled modern rarities, its worth and myth growing with every passing year.